Hello guys, you are most welcome once again in economic session. Hope you are doing well and enjoying your learning. Today we will discuss the questions related to inflation topic. This is MCQ series and this is the 8th quiz of MCQ series. Okay, so in this particular video we will discuss the questions related to inflation. Inflation is quite common topic but very important. As we all know, inflation touches everyone's life. Okay, so now we'll move ahead. Question number 1, very simple question. Inflation refers to, means what is inflation, the simple meaning of inflation. 4 options given: continuous and rapid rise in general price level. Second option, increase in imports. Third, one time increase in the overall price level. And fourth, decrease in price level. Very simple question. So what will be the correct option? First option, yes. Inflation is what? It is continuous and rapid rise in general price level. Inflation is a very important monetary phenomenon. Okay. In this situation, general price level increases of all the goods and commodities. It is not related to the particular goods or particular commodities or particular service. It is the continuous and rapid rise in all type of goods and services in the economy. So A is the correct option. Question number 2, which of the following can start inflation? Inflation start कैसे हो सकता है? इनमें से आपको ऑप्शंस दिया हुआ है. First, an increase in aggregate demand, an increase in aggregate supply, a decrease in aggregate supply, both A and C. So how the inflation can start in the economy? The first option is an increase in aggregate demand. Yes, definitely. When total demand or aggregate demand of goods and services increase in the economy, the price level increases. Second option is incorrect. It is increase in aggregate supply. No. Third is a decrease in aggregate supply. Yes. C option is also responsible for inflation. When there is decrease in the aggregate supply, there will be imbalance between demand and supply. And so the price will increase. So fourth option, both A and C are the correct. Question number 3, demand pull inflation occurs due to. Demand pull inflation क्यों होता है? Guys, you have studied the inflation chapter. You must be knowing there are 2 important types of inflation on the basis of causes of inflation. The 2 categories are demand pull and cost push inflation. So what is the responsible factor for demand pull inflation? 4 options given: increase in aggregate demand. Second, increase in natural resource prices. Third, increase in wage rates. Fourth, decrease in aggregate demand. This first option is the correct one. Increase in aggregate demand. When the demand for all type of goods and services increases, then obviously it will pull the price up. So first option is responsible for demand pull inflation. Other option, if you see, increase in natural resource prices or increase in wage rates, these 2 are responsible for cost push inflation. Definitely natural price बढ़ने से भी inflation बढ़ता है, wage rate बढ़ने से भी inflation बढ़ता है, but this comes under cost push inflation. So first option is the correct one. Question number 4, cost push inflation can start with. Okay guys, so अभी हमने demand pull के बारे में बात की थी. Now cost push inflation. It is clear with the name. Cost push means cost की वजह से inflation बढ़ रहा है. So when cost of production increases, then obviously it affects the price of finished goods in the economy. So what is the responsible reason for that? First option, an increase in oil prices. Second, an increase in government expenditure. Third, increase in credit creation. Fourth, increase in black money. If you see carefully, all the factors are responsible for inflation. इन सभी सिचुएशन में प्राइस इंक्रीज होती है, बट यहाँ पे हमको आंसर किसका देना है? कॉस्ट पुश इन्फ्लेशन के लिए. सो कॉस्ट पुश इन्फ्लेशन occurs in the economy due to increase in the cost of production. And cost of production बढ़ता है जब पेट्रोलियम प्रोडक्ट्स, ऑयल प्राइसेस इंक्रीज होते हैं. Okay, so first is the correct answer for this particular question. Rest options are also responsible for inflation, but these are responsible for demand pull inflation. Question number 5. Stagflation occurs. Stagflation is also a monetary phenomenon. तो क्या होता है इसमें? What is stagflation? First option, price level and real GDP increases at the same time. No, this is not the correct answer. Second, price level decreases and real GDP increases. प्राइस लेवल कम हो रहा है और रियल जीडीपी बढ़ रहा है, क्या ये ऑप्शन है? नहीं, दिस इज ऑल्सो नॉट द स्टैगफ्लेशन. थर्ड ऑप्शन, प्राइस लेवल एंड रियल जीडीपी डिक्रीजेस एट द सेम टाइम. दिस इज ऑल्सो नॉट द सिचुएशन ऑफ स्टैगफ्लेशन. थर्ड सिचुएशन shows the situation of recession. Fourth option, price level increases and real GDP decreases at the same time. Yes, this is the stagflation. Basically, stagflation is the combination of inflation and recession. So यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि प्राइस लेवल बढ़ रहा है, साथ में रियल जीडीपी जो है, कंट्री का जो जीडीपी है, आउटपुट है, नेशनल आउटपुट है, वो डिक्रीज हो रहा है एट द सेम टाइम. So when both the situations are there, then that situation is known as stagflation. Mostly recession में क्या होता है, प्राइस भी कम होता है, रियल जीडीपी भी कम होता है. बट यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि एक तरफ प्राइस बढ़ रहा है और दूसरी तरफ आउटपुट कम हो रहा है. सो व्हेन दिस सिचुएशन इज देयर, देन इट इज नोन एज स्टैगफ्लेशन. ओके, और यहाँ पे हम ये भी बोल सकते हैं कि इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन, ऑन द वन हैंड प्राइस इंक्रीजेस, ऑन द अदर हैंड अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ऑल्सो इंक्रीजेस. इट हैपन्स इन द स्टैगफ्लेशन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. ड्यूरिंग इन्फ्लेशन, इन्फ्लेशन के दौरान क्या होता है? फर्स्ट ऑप्शन, वैल्यू ऑफ मनी डिक्लाइंस. सेकंड, वैल्यू ऑफ मनी इंक्रीज. थर्ड, प्राइस लेवल डिक्लाइंस. नो चेंज इन वैल्यू ऑफ मनी. यस, ड्यूरिंग इन्फ्लेशन प्राइस बढ़ते हैं और प्राइस बढ़ने की वजह से क्या होता है, वैल्यू ऑफ मनी कम होता है. तो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज द करेक्ट वन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. When prices increase due to increase in cost of production, it is known as I discussed earlier, there are two basic type of inflation, demand pull and cost push inflation. So the question is asking about when price increases due to increase in the cost of production. So what will be the correct answer? The correct answer will be cost push inflation. When cost of production increases and because of that price level increases in the economy, then such type of inflation is known as cost push inflation. Question number 8. To control the inflation, central bank can. Guys, you have studied the inflation chapter. In that inflation chapter, you must have studied the causes of inflation and different methods to control the inflation. So different methods used by the central bank of the country to control the inflation in the economy, because hyperinflation is harmful for the economy. So how the central bank can control the inflation? Which step can be taken by the central bank? There are different methods. There are different monetary methods used by central bank to control the inflation. So first option it is given, increase the bank rate. Bank rate policy is one of the important monetary method used by central bank to control the inflation. तो इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन सेंट्रल बैंक क्या करेगी? बैंक रेट को बढ़ाएगी या बैंक रेट को कम करेगी? थर्ड ऑप्शन, सेल द गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज. गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटी को सेल करेगी, या फिर ऑप्शन होगा दोनों, ए एंड सी बोथ. वन बाय वन विल सी. इंक्रीज द बैंक रेट. यस, व्हेन देयर इज इन्फ्लेशन इन द इकोनॉमी, आरबीआई और सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ द कंट्री will increase the bank rate. When bank rate will increase, the lending rate by the commercial bank will also increase. So the credit creation capacity of the commercial bank will decrease. There will be less money circulation in the economy, less demand for goods and services, and then price will be under control. So by increasing the bank rate, central bank tries to control the inflation. What is bank rate? Bank rate is the rate at which commercial banks borrow from RBI or Central Bank of any country. Okay. So second option, decrease the bank rate. No, this is just opposite of the first option. Third option we'll see, sell the government securities. Yes, this is another method to control the inflation. This is known as open market operation by central bank. In the open market operation, central bank can sell or purchase the government securities in the market. Okay. So to control the inflation, central bank tries to sell government securities, and in this way it contracts the liquidity in the economy. It sucks the liquidity from the economy, and so the demand will decrease, and naturally when demand will decrease, price will be controlled. So both the methods, bank rate, increase in bank rate, and sell the government securities, used by the central bank to control the inflation. Question number 9. If inflation rate is less than 10% per annum, it is known as. There are different types of inflation. In inflation chapter you must have studied. So when the inflation rate is less than 10%, means one digit inflation, then such type of inflation is considered as the moderate inflation. So correct option is C. Question number 10. When prices rises by more than 10% per annum, it is known as. When price increase in double digit or more than 10%, then such type of inflation is considered as running inflation. Means price is increasing at faster rate. So such inflation is known as running inflation. The correct option is D. Question number 11. Money supply and prices are. What is the relation between money supply and price level in the economy? It's a very important question and important concept. This is responsible for inflation and price rise in the economy. Money supply. So when money supply will increase, then price level will also increase. So there is direct relation between money supply and price level in the economy. The correct option is B. Question number 12. Generally, who gain during inflation? In the inflation chapter, you must have studied the effect of inflation. Inflation affect different people in the economy in different way. Okay, so what will be the effect of inflation according to this question? So who gain? It is not like that inflation is harmful for all type of people in the economy. For a group of people it may be beneficial, for other group of people it may be harmful. Okay, so who is the gainer during the inflation? Options are given: common man, creditors, debtors, both B and C. So what will be the correct option here? Who will gain during the inflation? किसको benefit होगा inflation से? So correct option is debtors. Common man को तो नहीं होगा, ठीक है, क्योंकि कॉमन मैन को फेस करना पड़ता है प्राइस राइज, तो उनका कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग बढ़ जाता है, तो दैट इज हार्मफुल फॉर देम. क्रेडिटर्स को भी गेन नहीं होगा, डेटर्स को गेन होगा. क्रेडिटर्स कौन होते हैं? जो उधार देते हैं, एंड डेटर्स कौन होते हैं? जो उधार लेते हैं. ओके, सो द पर्सन हु इज बोरोइंग, दे विल बी एट द beneficial situation during the inflation. Why? When they repay the loan amount, the value of money declines as compared to the time when they had borrowed it. That's why repaying loan is less pinching for them. Whatever may be the loan amount they have taken, but due to inflation, after some time, if they are repaying it, the value of that money, they feel less because of inflation. And that's why it is less pinching for them. So debtors are in the better situation while repay the loan. So C is the correct answer. Question number 13. Generally, who lose during inflation? So who will be in the loss during the inflation? First is salaried people. Yes, salaried people will be loser because salary does not increase at the same rate as inflation increases. So their cost of living increase, their standard of living decrease. Creditors are loser during the inflation. After some time, when they get back their money, the value of that money is decreased for them due to inflation. So, creditors are loser. Third option, debtors. We have already seen that debtors are at the beneficial situation during the inflation. So, correct option is D. Both A and B. Salaried people and creditors both are loser during inflation. Question number 14. During inflation, monetary policy should be: to control the inflation, RBI or central bank of a country plays a very important role. They use different monetary methods to control the inflation. So, which type of monetary policy will be adopted by the central bank to control the inflation? It is tight money policy or tight monetary policy. So, the correct option is D. When there is tight monetary policy, it means that every rate is increased by the RBI, and when the rates are increased, like bank rate will be increased, CRR will be increased, repo rate will be increased. When all these rates are increased, then money circulation or liquidity in the market is reduced, and in this way it attacks the demand, and when demand is under control, then price is also. So D is the right answer. Question number 15. Inflation is measured on the basis of. Inflation का measurement किस basis पे होता है? जो day to day हम inflation की बात करते हैं तो उसकी measurement किस basis पे होती है? 4 options given: wholesale price index, consumer price index, Marshall's price index, or none of these. The correct answer is consumer price index. Option number B. Consumer price index is calculated for most common goods and services like food, housing, apparel, transportation, medical, education, etc. These are the most common goods and services used by mass of the people in the country. So on this basis, level of inflation is calculated and cost of living is also calculated. So CPI or consumer price index is the correct answer here. So guys, hope you have understood the concepts related to inflation. Try to find out the correct answer, match your answer with the given answer, and enjoy your learning. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.